All right, homeschool. Back at it again with another lesson. So happy to be here. Thanks for tuning in. We are going to get ready to start in just 1 second here. I want to get my timer ready. All right. Thank you again, Salisbury Homeschool. Healthy mind, healthy body, healthy kids. We're going to go over some overhand throws today. We've got a great lesson. Thank you, Miss I, for putting some of the gifts together. She's the best. And we'll get right to it. All right. Today's lesson, similar to other lessons we've already done, what you'll need today is a light object you can throw. I have my ball of socks right here. It's my go-to. This thing travels. Believe it or not, I can throw this 100 yards. Maybe not. But if you have a light object you can throw, like a tennis ball, ball of socks, crumpled up pieces of paper work just fine. If you do have a bouncy ball or a softball or a baseball, that's fine too. And if you're creative and you have one of your favorite stuffed animals, I would advise you use it. I wish I had a couple stuffed animals here, but I forgot them all at home. Another thing you'll need is a target. I have a couple water bottles. I actually have a laundry bin today. Sorry. I did have a couple water bottles in the past. I have my favorite laundry bin today. If you don't have one, any empty bin will work. A laundry basket will work. An empty box, or if you have a partner, brother, sister, cousin, mom, dad, aunt, uncle, any partner that wants to work with you, feel free, because it's all overhand catches today, all overhand throws, sorry. All righty. So, class overview, we're going to start with our warm-up again. Then we're going to go straight into the lesson. Miss I put some gifts together. It is similar to what we've done before. Our activity focus will be overhand throw. And we have another flip grid put together for you guys. I want to hear what you guys did over the weekend. I love to hear what you guys do over the weekend. I went out, me and my buddies went to the pumpkin patch. It's almost Halloween season. It's fall. I wore my overalls. I know, not my polo. I wore my overalls this time because it's fall. My favorite season. All right. This is a warm-up I came up with. My mentor teacher actually showed this to me. It's called the alphabet warm-up. It is cardiovascular endurance and muscular endurance because there's a couple push-up muscular exercises worked into this. Here we go. The goal of this warm-up activity is to spell out your name by completing the exercise next to each letter. If you have a short first name like Max, then try to spell out your last name too. So for example, my name is Mr. Martin. So M-A-R-T-I-N. I would first look at the M in my first name. There might be an exercise next to it like 5 push-ups. So I would start out with my 5 push-ups. That would give me my M. Then my next letter would be A. It might be 3 squats. That means I would do my 3 squats. R could be a couple lunges, and so on until I spell out my whole name. A couple of you guys might have some long names too. First name's fine. We're only going to give you, I think, 5 minutes for this. So 5 minutes is plenty of time to either do your first name if you got a long one or your first and last. We're going to hop into it then. All right, we have our favorite Jellyfish Jam. And by our favorite, I mean Mr. Martin's favorite. And here you guys can actually see from A to Z, we have an exercise next to each one. I tried to make them different and I tried to spread them out, but really we only have jumping jacks, push-ups, squats, running in place, high knees, burpees, and curl-ups. There might be a couple extra ones in there, but I think that kind of covers it. None of these are too many of each exercise. So it's only 5 jumping jacks if you have an A. It's only 2 push-ups with a B, but that's not standard. So that could be, I'll show, for example, for B, it's only 2 push-ups. But if you have an R in your name, then it's 3 push-ups. So not each one is exactly the same. So you need to pay attention. All right, I'm going to get ready. And you guys should all already be in your personal area. We've covered this before. Your personal area is a nice, safe space where you can spread out and you're not bumping into anyone or you're not tripping over any furniture. It's a nice area where you can actually move around without falling over or breaking anything, because I know you guys are stuck at home via Zoom. So everybody should be up right now. As soon as I hit play, you guys can start. spelling out your names. You guys get 5 minutes for this. And get ready, get set, go. Oops, let me restart. Restart. Go ahead. Keep it going. If you finished already, go ahead and do your favorite exercise or check your pulse while we wait for others to finish, please. Here we go. Only a couple minutes left, guys. Spell out those names. it starts again. I won't be able to help myself. I got to dance to that song. That's my favorite. All right. Right on to the next activity. Everybody should check their pulse if they know how. It is right underneath here. You should be able to feel your heartbeat, actually. We'll go over healthy fitness zone soon. You guys should actually start feeling your heart pumping a bunch because you guys just did a bunch of cardio and muscular endurance. All right, today what we're learning is students will be able to demonstrate the proper mechanics of throwing a ball to general space and to a target area at different distances using different forces while in our controlled environment. So basically we're going to throw to our open area or our general space like we already have been, and then we're going to have our targets set up at different spots throughout our area so that we can actually test our own force and aim for our targets a little more. We're actually going to challenge ourselves a little more this time than we have in past exercises, activities, and lessons. So here we go. But first, we're going to start with my favorite health activity. This one can help you out because these are all it's a group of words. They're either healthy foods or they are unhealthy foods. And all I ask is that I give you guys a word bank, and on your own, I'll start 5 minutes of a Jeopardy song you guys are going to fill out on your own. Split these up into 2 categories, healthy food and unhealthy food. So I'll give you guys 1 minute real quick to grab a piece of paper or even a phone or something. You guys can just write down 2 different categories. We have a couple words here. It's only a small word bank, so you guys should be able to knock this out of the park. I'm going to start the music now. I don't think you guys are going to need 5 full minutes to get this done, so I'm going to start now. Feel free to grab those notepads and get back to it. Split those up into 2 categories, guys. Go ahead and start. And I'll be right here watching, so don't cheat. All right, I hope everyone got a chance to write those down. Only 2 categories. It shouldn't have been too hard. I did try to throw a couple curveballs in there, so hopefully you guys got those done. We're going to hop right into our normal activities now. All right, activity 1 is going to be throwing to general space, different distances this time. You guys are used to throwing just in normal general space, which is basically at no target. This one, we're actually going to use targets. We're going to use 3 different targets or 1 target at different distances. So the goal here is to throw an object overhand to a general area for 1 minute. It does not matter where the ball goes specifically. We want you to focus on the correct mechanics. So our cues. After 1 minute, begin throwing at different distances. We want you to throw at all these objects in general space to close distances, to medium distances, and to a far distance. Each distance will be another minute. The last minute will be for whatever distance you want to throw to. Challenge yourself. So I'm a pretty confident thrower. I would challenge myself and try to hit the farthest target from me. But I think that everybody could do this because everyone is here for a reason. We're all trying to challenge ourselves, and I think we can all do it and overcome. If you can't do it, that's okay, because we are here practicing, so do what you're comfortable with. Miss I gives us a perfect demonstration of the overhand throw right there in the bottom left corner. So everybody up in your general areas, because right now we're going to get to it. Let me demonstrate the cues real quick. Miss I already did a good job demonstrating, but you want your side to the target. I like to point directly at my target so I know where I'm aiming. You want to pick up the phone, take 1 step, throw it, and follow through. We follow through so that we know where our ball is actually going to go. That's a big part of aiming, is our follow through. So from 5 to 4 minutes, you're going to throw to general space anywhere you want. 4 to 3, throw at short distances with a very light force. You don't want to overthrow. 3 to 2, throw at a medium distance with medium force. 2 to 1, throw at a far distance with a strong force. And for the last minute, throw to whatever distance you would like. We're going to hop into it. Everybody should be up and ready to go as soon as you hear the music. Get ready. 5 minutes. Go ahead. All right, you guys should have the hang of this one. I hope you guys challenge yourself and actually hit those targets at the end there. Super excited. All right, activity 2 is going to be throwing out a target. Same type of thing. We're going to throw out an object using our overhand to a target or a partner. Using the proper cues, we want to focus on a fixed area to help with accuracy. Being as accurate as you can, overhand throw to a target and retrieve it for 1 minute. Then try those distances again, but making sure that you're trying to be as accurate with your throws as possible. 1 minute for each distance, close, medium, and far. The last minute you can throw to whichever target you want the most, whichever your favorite target is. We're gonna hop right into this one. 5 minutes, use your cues, same thing as last time. Everybody should be up. Let's get it, guys. All right, how'd we all do? Hope we did okay. Now we're going to get into the review of our lesson. So on Flipgrid, just like the last couple lessons, we just want to hear your responses to these questions. What level do we throw the ball at to reach a very far target? What level? Like what level do we throw to reach the farthest target? How much force should we use when throwing to a partner in a normal setting? And last, how far will the ball go if we throw it with a light force? Now think about our distances for this. And remember you can either click that join code down there or that link down there, or you can use your QR code, parents, if you guys know how to do that. Works on an iPhone, but you can also film right over webcam like how we are right now. Looking forward to hearing your responses. For next class, you guys are going to need similar things. I have my favorite clumped up ball of socks. You guys can use paper, bouncy ball, stuffed animal, tennis ball, anything you can catch. And you're going to need a wall or a partner. That's what we got for next class. That's our whole lesson today, guys. Thanks for listening to me. Thanks for tuning in. Homeschool, always a pleasure. Thank you, guys, and goodbye. And goodbye.